Hello, kindergarten. Welcome to our social studies or health lesson today. We're going to be doing a bit of both because we talk about our health and we kind of tie things into social studies as well. Now, I hope you had the chance to view the video of someone reading the story called The Time Capsule by Roderick Hunt. Now, in the story, we have Biff and Chip who find something on the way to school, and the thing they find is something called a time capsule. And a time capsule kindergarten is pretty much just a container filled with things from today. Now, these could be newspapers, letters, toys that you play with right now, or even photos. And what happens after you fill that container is you take it and you bury it somewhere in the ground. After that, you would need to wait several years to open it. Now, it could be you opening it, say maybe when you are 14 years old, or even when you're 30 years old. Or if you buried it somewhere else, then another person or group of people might have the chance to find it and see what objects or things people had in the past. So just like how Biff and Chip took photos of things they own or do today, when they get older, they can find out how different things used to be. So, in your new work package for May, you should have all received a booklet called My 2020 COVID-19 Time Capsule, and I've put a picture of what the booklet cover looks like. Now, this booklet is essentially our time capsule. It's not a container, and I urge you not to bury this booklet, but to keep it for the years to come so you can open it and see what this was all about. Because kindergarten, this is a very different time, and things like this where all the kids have to stay at home and do schoolwork doesn't happen too often. I know in all my time in school, I've never had to stay at home and do something like this. So this booklet, if you choose to keep it and look at it when you're older, could give you a glimpse of what your favorite toys were at the time or what you did at home. I know that for me, I keep all my stuff from way back when I was in kindergarten too. And whenever I clean my room, I kind of get distracted looking at all the artwork I did in kindergarten and all the things I've learned when I was just 5 years old. So you're probably going to look back and say, oh yeah, this happened when I was just 5 years old. So this time capsule or booklet is a pretty neat way to find out what happened in the past. Okay, you can grab your COVID booklet now, kindergarten. And the first thing you want to do, and this is something everybody does at school, is you have to write your name. So you can go ahead and write your name besides the word by, but I. Okay, you're going to write your name on the line. I'm going to go ahead and write Miss Salvador. And as I'm writing Miss Salvador, you can write your name. Okay, once you're done writing kindergarten, you can flip over onto the next page, which says all about me at the top. Okay, so it says all about me at the top. Now, kindergarten, for this page, you will be filling out the lines and spaces based on what is asked. So for example, the first line here, if I take my pointer, it says, my favorite toy. Well, Miss Salvador doesn't have a favorite toy anymore, but I do have two younger sisters who have tons and tons of these dolls called LOL dolls, and they could play with them for hours and hours. So for me, I'm gonna put I'm gonna grab my pen. I'm gonna put LOL dolls on the blank. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in. That way I can print neatly on the line. So LOL dolls. So that's what I would put for my favorite toy. Now I want you to think of your favorite toy right now and fill it in the blank. Once you are done kindergarten, you can go ahead and fill out the rest of the page on your own. Now, this is all about you, not your mom, not your dad, not your brother or sister, but this information is about you. And when you open this booklet, or when you look back at it when you're older, you could be like, oh yeah, people would play with these surprise toys called LOL dolls. Or you could be like, oh, my favorite food was, when I was little, was actually spaghetti, but now that's changed. So I will go ahead and read the rest of the words on the page, and you can go ahead and fill the rest on your own. So after the word toy is your favorite color, favorite animal, favorite food, favorite show, favorite movie, favorite book, favorite activity. I'm just going to go down a little bit. Favorite place. So for example, if your favorite place is to go to the park, then you would write park. Your favorite song. Who your best friends are. You don't have to fill the whole entire box. What you want to be when you grow up. So this says, when I grow up, I want to be, and then you're going to fill in the blank. And then over here, if we move the paper over, this says, I am blank years old. So some of you are 5, some of you are 6. You can go ahead and put your age in the circle. And the next one, kindergarten, you're probably going to have mom or dad or an adult help you with this, but it says, I stand blank inches tall. So you can get mom or dad to measure your height. If they already know your height or how tall you are, you can go ahead and fill it in. And then the last one, second last one says, I weigh how many pounds? So you can ask mom or dad for help with that too. And then you can also put your shoe size. So if you know your shoe size, you can put it, you can write it down. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's kind of cool to see what your shoe size was when you were 5 years old. And then the last thing you're going to do kindergarten for this page is you're just going to write the date at the end. So today's date is actually, if I look in my calendar, today is May 6th. So you can go ahead and you can write May 6th, comma, 2020 in the box that says date. Okay, I'm going to zoom out of here. Like I said, you can get an adult or your sibling to help you read the words and to help you with writing. I would like you to keep this booklet in a safe place or spot kindergarten, because next week we will be doing the next page together. So don't go ahead. All I want you to do is to make sure you know where it is by putting it in a safe spot. And at the end, we can all look through our booklet together. You can go ahead and do that. I will talk to you next week for our next social and health lesson. Have a good day, kindergarten. Bye-bye.